Hello and welcome to court. Today we'll be redesigning a simplicity pattern which will be in the description, because honestly I have too many patterns to just remember numbers off the top of my head. We got this bolt of silk cotton blend fabric by shopping someone else's stash, so join me in making a million things out of this dusty pink. I've already made this pattern so the pieces were already cut out. Then I went ahead and laid all of the pattern pieces on the floor and cut them out. Am I using mason jars to aesthetically hold down my pattern pieces? Yes. Should I have put something in them to actually keep things weighed down? Also, yes. So, I forgot to buy ribbons for the ties on the arms and didn't want to use elastic. This is me cutting that ribbon. The fabric is sheer, so I added a lining to the torso of the shirt. I also cut 6 boning channels the length of the sleeve. I'm pressing the ribbon into more desirable shapes for the arm ties. Yeah, this part was a little extra. See, I told you I cut out boning channels. Here I am, pinning the lining and the outer pieces together. You want to make sure that it is laid flat and smooth so that there are no wrinkles. If you don't lay it smooth, then it'll gather and bunch, and nobody wants to deal with that nightmare. Leave an opening so that you can flip it inside out. This is just me moving my hands. The fabric is a little slick, so if you don't pin the fabric closely together, it'll mess up your machine by bunching together. Alright, so here's where we're going to start altering the pattern. I'm folding the sleeve in half so I can find the true center of the sleeve. There are 3 lines marked on the pattern where elastic would go, but we're going to use ribbon instead. You'll want to hole punch at those 3 lines, and we're going to make grommets there. This will create 3 holes down the sleeve. Line up your pattern piece with the sleeve and mark it on the fabric. I'm using a children's washable marker because I have a child and want this to wash off. So let me just say, I hate hand sewing. This sucks. But the eyelets do look good though. Take the boning channels and pin them over the holes you just sewed. Here I am sewing the ribbon. If you don't have homemade ribbon, store-bought is fine. Don't sew here. This is more of a reminder for me than it is for you. I know all of these clips look the same, but believe it or not, these are the boning channels being sewn on. I can't believe I'm still working on these ribbons. You'll want to cut these in half, which, if you make your own, is kind of nice to take some of that aggression out on. Flip. Now you'll want to take a safety pin and attach it to the end of the ribbon. You will then take the ribbon and insert it at the seam of the sleeve, feeding it through the boning channel to the eyelet. Don't forget to pin the end. Back at it again with the hand sewing. Time to close that opening that we created. Here I am hemming the sleeve. Make sure you're pinning the end of your ribbon as well while you're pinning your sleeve. This will keep your ribbon secure. I'm doing a French seam on the arm because there's no lining on the sleeve. Pin the front to the back and sew. Sew on the sleeves. I did a French seam here too to finish the look. Gather the neckline. Here I am pinning the neckline. Last step, sew on the neckline. This project will probably only take you around 6 hours to a day to complete, but because I have a child, it took me 2 days. Wow, look at those ribbons! Do I have regrets about not buying the ribbons? Of course. Who doesn't? But it's fire. Thank you for coming to court. If you try out the changes I made to this pattern, please comment and let me know how it went. If you want to be a part of court and not just a peasant on the land of your nobleman, subscribe and turn on notifications for more content.